Hey guys, Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more RimWorld, back with our little Sanguophage vampire cult where we're gonna start to build a spaceship. So obviously last time Odyssey came out, and Odyssey has been rolled right into Mila and the gang here, and well, we've got a grav ship substructure and we're ready to start blueprinting out some spaceship. Don't know how it's going to come out. You'll find out when I do. It's going to be a very, very exciting time. Voltron cooking up some berries. There's a raid. Okay, slam it back into pause mode. Okay, they're attacking immediately. Mila, hang on, where are they coming from? Kind of up at, wow, yeah, there's a bunch of them, aren't there? That's more than I would traditionally like to see around here. And our defenses are mediocre at best. Where is, okay, Mila. Let's address you first. You're done with your death rest. So let's go ahead and wake you up. So wake up. Okay, Mila's up and about. Good, we're going to need her. Where is my runaway zone? And what I'm really concerned with is if we hide out in the runaway zone, show me that. Show me things. Show me things that I like to see. So runaway now covers that. That's fine. That's a perfectly acceptable thing for it to be covering. My issue is, are they just going to try and destroy my grav core there, my thingamajiggies here? What do we actually call this? The grav engine. Okay, the grav engine. I'm probably just going to keep calling it grav core. They might be deterred by the fact that it's a very long walk to go around there. Okay, plans are coming into place. Reed, yeah, you've got the short bow. You're terrible at everything. Reed, and everyone else, come over here. And then everybody go into the runaway zone for right now and put all the mechs, well, both mechs, in the runaway zone for right now. Why is the clean sweeper so banged up? Oh, you're in the charger. Okay, somebody will deal with your nonsense shortly. Reed, first to the front. Good effort there, kid. Still hate the fact that we butcher animals and the fact that you've eaten human meat recently. You just don't like anything that's going on. Reed, if it helps at all, we're working on a church. So we're going to basically convert you into loving our lifestyle. But it's just not happening today, kid, is what I'm saying. Voltron's still frantically cooking down here because you've only got a steel knife. Now, Mila's here, though, so Mila is good. Mila will get things done. Wow, they really are just going... I just want to be ready to pop out of the door in case they start to go destroy my grav core there, my grav engine. Because I got one. I have no ability to get another one at this point. Yeah, they're heading up here. They're heading up here. Let's not have them do that. It looks like they're going for my wind turbines first. Boy, they love trashing wind turbines. It's like their thing. Okay, slam it into pause mode. Red up here is already taking a beating. Hey, Mila, nope, not the herbal medicine. No, not that. No, Mila, there we go. Can you do your jump over there, please? Jump there. Okay, and boom. Okay, now throw your spine at red here. And, okay, that helped. That helped. Wow, these guys are tanks. Do it again. And also keep, eyes on what's going on down here. I think Mila can probably, hopefully, deal with that one. So let's focus on Barracuda. Great, now I've got that song stuck in my head. Thanks, RimWorld. Yep, not even a particularly favorite song of mine. But, yep, cool. Barracuda is now stuck in my head. Mila, how are you doing, kid? Okay, good. So Mila's got that covered. And, oh, this guy's down, too. And they're fleeing. Just take some shots at this guy. Just go ahead and take some shots at him. Maybe we can, I don't know, knock him out or something. It looks like he's dressed as a teddy bear. I would be okay if we maybe captured him or something. No? Okay, so, no, you're out. Okay, that's fine. Let him go. Everybody get back to work. Yep, everybody go back to your thing here. So, what have we got? We've got one of them Iqua things down here. We can sell that for a piece of silver or two. And you're dead, so that'll be some food for the people who do like eating people, or at least the people who don't mind eating people. They're kind of neutral on it. Everyone else can go back into unrestricted. Clean sweeper in the home zone, constructoid in the home zone. Okay. Minor interruption to our plans. Mila has low hemogen. Oh, you're taking care of that right now. Yeah, you've got a little blood snack right now. Yeah, we've got, actually, we don't have a whole lot of blood for Mila. Boy, if we got a prisoner and they had a lot of blood, I could maybe take some of it. Like you. I don't suppose you'd like to collapse soon, would you? Dead in 8 hours. You'll probably be out of here before then. I suppose I could try and go get him. We have so many pieces of psychoid. How about we don't even sew there anymore? Let's just, you know what, that is plenty. That is far more than any rational person could ever need. That's got to be illegal. It probably is. Okay, back to work. Get everything going a little bit faster here. Mila will fix herself up. She'll be fine. How did you actually do out of that? Yeah, you're totally fine, kid. You're totally fine. You barely need to go to the hospital. I've got some heal root coming in. That's great. Always good to have some extra medicine. They would like the dark figure. That's part of the church. All of that is going to happen, but I really want to focus on this. I would like to get this started. I'm kind of seeing, so I'm kind of like writing the story of Mila in my head here. I'm seeing this group being more of a raiding colony. I think we're taking the ship, we're launching it at people and saying, we've got your stuff and possibly your organs and everything else that you own. All right, the bot's coming in, starting to put some grav ship together here. This is just the foundation more than anything. We're going to obviously need some sort of hull, or you need to sort of enclose this in some way. I don't think we're going to need the space suits, the vac suits, because we're not really going into space per se. This is just, at this point, a glorified airplane more than anything. So I don't think we're going to need those things. I hope we don't, because it's a very long way until we can actually make them. We're nowhere close to that. And what are we researching right now? Psychoid brewing. Bang. Good. We did it. As soon as I clicked on it, we did it. So we can at least make something out of all the psychoid leaves that we're pulling up. What's a good next move here? What do I think we might want? How about, because it's really short, let's just knock out packaged survival meals. If we do want to go raiding in our ship here, we're going to want some food we can take for the trip. So that would not be a dumb idea to get some packaged survival meals coming along. Now, how are we doing here? We still got 427 panels here. It's the steel we'll be shy of right now. It's only one of the Gravelite panels to make one tile, but it's 4 steel to do it. And I think we've got some more steel queued up somewhere around here. Yeah, there we go. Reed's in. Reed's having a great time down here. You're not, actually, are you? No. No recent conquest. It's dark. It's unsightly. You're sick. Why are you sick? What's your problem? Oh, it's the fibrous mechanites still with that. We've killed a lot of innocent animals. You're not scarified. Hey, tell you what, kid. Mila can take care of that right now. You need some scars? I can get you scarred up, kid. Don't even worry about that. Could we work on converting him again? Why is Mila sad? Mila, why are you sad? Oh, it's blinding light out. Yeah, probably don't be outside. Mila, why are you meditating out there? Can we put one of those inside? That would be easy. How about we just put one like in your throne room or something, like right there, and we say that's for Mila. There you go. That's all you, kid. That's your meditation spot. I'll keep the other one up there. Sometimes the royals come by and they want somewhere to chill, so I'll just keep the other one kind of floating around. But that's a good start right there. That will ease up on the whole being outside nonsense. What? McDowell's bugs. Okay, insufficient containment. The demon's about to pop any moment. Switch this over to dark light, by the way. Thank you. All right, for the people who don't like the bright lights, let's not have any of those. Oh, and in your throne room, Mila. Mila, I'm so sorry. In your throne room, yeah, these should be switched to dark light. Mila, I can't express my apologies enough for you. Okay. The demon's going to bust out at some point. Yes, got that. What's McDowell's bugs? A 24-year-old herb world drone named McDowell is calling. He's soaked in insect pheromones. Ew. Ew. 2 hives will begin in 4 days. All right. And McDowell will join. I wonder what an herb world drone does for a living. 2 hives is not nothing. That's a lot of bugs. But I would not mind having an extra set of hands around here. I think we're gonna take a chance on this. This could completely wipe the colony. It's a little early for bug issues. Bugs aren't nothing. But we're gonna do it. This could be the last episode right here. Everyone could just get taken out. The bugs will arrive, and then the demon will pop out at the same time. McDowell, hi. You're wearing pants. Great, good. That's a good start. Tell me about yourself. Wow. You, not great. You've got a lot of front-of-house skills. So you construct and mining is both very good. You're not bad at plants, and you'll get better at it fairly quickly. Night Owl and Super Immune. Super Immune is fantastic. I love that trait. But you don't do anything else. You are really a drone. You really are. You're just a workhorse. That's all you do. You will do cleaning. Yeah, you're just going to be a complete workhorse. Okay, well, let's get you started here, kid. Clear the forest on Whitehead. No raggedy clothes. You can do drugs if you feel like it. We've got lots. You may as well. Oh, speaking of which, McDowell, I'm going to come back to you in a sec. I promise, vaguely. So let's get some Psych IT being made here. We've got all the stuff for it. So just make Psych IT, I don't know, do it until we have like 30 or something. I have so many of those. So do it until we have, say, 30. And down here, I don't actually need those to be colonist beds anymore. McDowell, actually, that's a really nice bedroom. Why am I giving that to you? Who was my person who was real fussy about their bedroom? Was that Kaylina? Kaylina, are you greedy? Right. Do you have a good enough bedroom? So, no, greedy for an impressive bedroom. See, I think this one's better. I think I made that actually specifically for you. So turn on the bit where I can see how good the bed is, or how good the bedroom is, not fertility. Nope, not terrain. We're not talking about that. There we go. So this is somewhat impressive. Great, good. All right, so I want that to be Kaylina's bedroom. And Kaylina, where are you now? Actually, you're over here. And this is not good enough. It's decent. It's mediocre. Okay, Kaylina, this is your bedroom now, because you want that. And then this can be for McDowell, because he's not super fussy about his bedroom. Okay, so we've assigned the things to you properly, and now you have your own bedroom. Your pants and whatever nonsense you want will sort out by itself. You could use some kind of weapon. I could use some kind of weapon. We're really kind of light on any good weapons. For now, I guess just go get a bow. Just go get a short bow. Can I make anything? Pump shotgun. Could make that. How about a rifle? Let's give you a rifle. You're actually pretty good at the whole shooting things. So let's get going on that. Okay. Many interruptions are happening here, but this is done. Okay, slam it back into pause mode. So I want to kind of think about this and how this is going to go. I think, show me the fuel tanks. Just show me how big things are. Go down to Odyssey. Show me how big things are. All right, the fuel tanks could theoretically live there and there. I'll have to extend things out here so people can get around them. Okay, let's try that. So what if I said that, and that, and that? I am 100% making this up as I go along. Nobody should be surprised by that. And then the fuel tanks could live over there. Maybe the thrusters could live... Actually, the thrusters could live there. Show me how big the thrusters are. So they obviously got to have like a clear area here. They can't go there yet, but they could go there. They could be like right there, and we could just kind of jet out. Okay. Okay. So how about... Let's just change the shape of it just for changing the shape of it. Just for having fun with this. So what if we said... I don't even know what I'm doing. I literally have no idea what this is going to look like, but I'm going to do it anyway. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made it go away. Try that again, Dave. 4 by 6. Put that together. I don't know. It'll be fun. I don't know what it's going to look like. Just make it happen. I'm messing around with it. That's half the fun of this. Okay, now what? Well, we got to prepare for bugs. Who's on like super numero uno crafting? Oh, deal with McDowell's issues first. McDowell, you're that and that. You can be pretty hype on hunting. Whitehead is... I'm going to take Whitehead back a bit, and we'll put McDowell on hunting more. McDowell's getting himself dressed. He's got a park on. He's got a turban on. You were just rocking this thing out. And also be like, you can be my main miner. And then construction can go down. Yeah. Core of your effort is mining, except when there's hunting to do. And then the rest of it, build things. Now, take advantage of that. I know I need a ton of steel. There's some we're carving out down here. I'd like to see if there's going to be some more, maybe over here, without going into the actual ancient evil that lives over there. Actually, we've dug out a lot of steel. We just haven't gone and got it yet. Might just... I'll target this for demolition. It's very far away, though. Okay. I'm largely waiting for the bugs, more than anything. And again, these can all be medical beds. There we go. Oh, Reed, sorry, I took your bed away. Okay, I kind of got to give that back. Oh, no, I got plenty of unowned bedrooms down here. Never mind. I knew I made those for something. It was the refugee quest. So, Reed, you got a bed down here. Sorry, kid, it's a bit of a cave right now. It's not actually very good. I don't really need to make any extra bedrooms. I've got plenty of those. Now Mila is meditating inside, which she should be much happier about. Okay, this is all kind of coming together. So this is happening. Whitehead's up here working on this. Flying through it. Haha, flying. Spaceship. And see what I did there? Except I need all of this to be one more tile more than it actually is, because I need to put a hull around here. Okay, so let's do this, and this, and this. I wonder how the thrusters work with the hull. So they can't be inside, obviously. I could put them, like, here, and then I could just do a hull around it. That might work. And then, why is that not a circle-y shape? I was on circle-y shapes. Not sure how it all works. We'll see. We'll see. You know what? We're just having fun with it. That's all there is to it. If you're looking for a professional RimWorld player, I assure you you're on the wrong channel. If you're looking for a genius RimWorld player, then you're absolutely in the right place. Hashtag Geniusosity. Bots coming over. Whitehead's coming over. Everybody's having a good time with this. What does the thruster actually take? 180 steel and 4 components. Ah, that's a problem. I don't have components. The steel I can put together, I'm actually shy on components. We're going to need to hammer some of those out really quickly, and I do actually literally mean hammer them out. We need to do some mining. Okay, where might components feel like living today? There's all that toxic waste. We really do have to get to that at some point. Gold over here. Okay, there's tons of steel on the map. We're not sweating steel. We are very much sweating components. We ain't getting this thing launched at all unless I find a nice little pocket of components. It's kind of reason enough to go into the Ancient Evil. Be some components in there. McDowell frantically doing this. Good job, kid. You know what? I'm going to cancel some of these because there's way more steel on the map than I anticipated, and we've already dug out tons of it. So let's cancel those orders. There are some components over here. Can we just get someone to go and get those? Kaylina, you're just doing some harvesting. Could you go get those components, please? And we won't bother mining. Oh, hang on. There's some. I just saw some down there somewhere. Nope, I didn't. Nope, never mind. False alarm. False alarm. All right, where the heck do I think I'm going to get components from? Be a real good time for a bulk trader. That'd be pretty sweet. You're going to bust out at any moment, as usual. And we're working on this as being a really, really nice bedroom for Mila. Like a super good bedroom. I've got some gold, so I could make the royal bed. In fact, I should start making that now, because those things just take forever to do. There's so many points. It's like 3,000 research points or something absurd. Oh, by the way, these can be prisoner beds again. Yep, so we had those as colonist beds during the refugee quest. Those can totally be prisoner beds again. That is fine. So I need, in the near future, blood, components, and probably some other things that I haven't thought of yet, but largely blood and components. Oh, this is coming together nicely. This is coming together very, very nicely. Let's, I'm just going to outline some stuff. I know we don't have the materials to do it, but I'm going to outline some things. So I would guess the thrusters, they can't be inside, right? Because that's like not how they work. But the hull, we want this to be, I don't know, like this and this and this. That's not going to work the way I want it to. Just, oh, hi, the blank grav ship. Oh, we're naming the ship. Gotcha. Gotcha. No, how about the, let me see, the SS Blood Cult. There we go. The SS Blood Cult. Thank you very much. Do this and this, and then this and this, because the hull isn't going to quite work the way I want it to. And then start to do some of this stuff. So that and that, I don't really know what I really should plan this out. you know, like one of them people who actually knows how to play RimWorld. But again, wrong channel, wrong place, wrong time. Right everything else. Okay, build that. Call me when you're done with that. Because we're not going anywhere without thrusters. Or the fuel tanks, for that matter. What do the fuel tanks take? Just 120 steel. Let's put one there and one there. Those are easy. We've got 120 steel on the map. There's no worries about that. Hey, Voltron, do you want to grab this guy? You want to haul this guy? I mean, there's perfectly good food there, man. Some, a few of the people here don't mind eating people. So, you know, food is food, dude. We're cleaning up over here. Packaged survival meals is already done. That's fantastic. I should go into microelectronics. It would be a very long haul, but microelectronics to the multi-analyzer to fabrication. Okay, so like several years from now, I could figure out how to rock out my own components. Not going to get that done anytime soon. What would be a good interim thing? How are we at? Yeah, let's get the noble apparel done. Again, that's a nice quick one. Maybe fishing, but I think we looked last time. There's not really any fishable area on the map. What about down here? Seems to me some fish might live in there. I know it's basically a puddle. Any fish? No fish? Yeah, okay, bye. All right. Just keep going with what we've got. Have we ever made any chem fuel? Because I set the thing up here. We haven't actually done anything along those lines. I need someone more hip on crafting. And don't forget there's a bug raid coming very, very soon. Like, wicked soon. So, Lisa, you'd be the best at that. Why don't you back off tailoring? I think we're good on clothes. We've got enough clothes for now. Especially after the refugees left. We don't need that many clothes anymore. Why don't you focus on that? What are we doing in terms of stone blocks? Maybe we suspend this? Yeah, let's suspend the stone blocks for right now. Focus largely on the weapons and also on the chem fuel because we're not flying anywhere unless we get some more chem fuel. Whitehead working on the thruster. I hope they work like that. I gotta figure that's where you're going to put a thruster. Apparently you found enough components after all of that, so that's cool. So we've got a thruster. I mean, nothing else, but we've got a thruster. And what have I got left? I got 353 panels left. Okay, we'll have a think about that. Maybe put some nice flooring down. I want the ship to look nice. I would like the SS Blood Cult to look nice. Problem with a small ship is small crew. And nobody's getting their own bedroom right now. Let me tell you that right now. Maybe in the future when we can do better stuff, but nobody is getting their own bed right now. Also see that bedroom doesn't really have a, what's it there? A dresser. Let's get one of those in here. Actually, Reed, this is probably a nicer room. Maybe I send you up there. Although it is dark light, I'll probably have to change that to regular light for Reed. I've got them doing a lot of stuff. No surprise. I've got them doing a lot of stuff. Mech repair needed. Is that the sweeper? Okay. Who is my mechanator? It's Kaylina, right? You're the one with the mech link. Could you go repair that? I don't know why it's all bummed out about life. It shouldn't be. All it does is clean things. It's a glorified Roomba. Thrusters are up. That's fun. And the tanks are up. Also very fun. Everyone likes that. We should have... Oh, hang on. There's another dead guy here. Hey, Voltron. Go get that guy. There's perfectly good food here, guys. Perfectly good. All right, just throw them in the freezer. We are butchering humans, right? I know it bums out some people, but we are in fact butchering humans. Okay, so yeah, human-like corpses except colonists, right? Yep. Yeah, we're fine. We're good. Voltron, where you go? Okay, you kind of coming in with him now. You're just gonna go right to the butchering? Yep, just slice him right up. There we go. Slice him right up. That's good eating there. That's some good, and some human leather. Everyone loves a good bit of human leather. Don't be wasteful. Okay? How are we doing up here? Looking okay. Looking not bad. Let's get some more hull sections in. So, hull there and hull there. Alright, still not really understanding what this is going to look like. I really don't. No clue how this is coming together. But it's coming together slowly but surely. We're sowing more cotton. What season is it? It's fall? Okay, we're probably not going to get another crop of this. Why don't we blow off sowing the rest of this? Rice will definitely do, because we will get more of that. We won't bother doing the corn anymore. We'll keep the berries up. We'll certainly probably get another crop of that. And the potatoes. Actually, the berries we could turn off. That thing's already full. So just grow what we've got and then keep it at that. Alright, the SS Blood Cult. Got 349 things left. I've got the thrusters, the tank, the engine, the core itself, and then I'm also going to need the pilot console. There we go, the pilot console. Grav Field Extender. What does that do again? Increases the size of a grav ship. Extends the area in which the substructure can be built. Okay, well, I need another grav core for that. I don't have that, so that's largely irrelevant. The grav anchor prevents the local map from being destroyed. So, if I go somewhere, and I land there, and I take off, that map goes away forever. If we go back to the same spot, I would assume the map would be completely regenerated. But if I drop a grav anchor, and I go back there, it'll be the same map. So, if we find something like a really good mining site or something, or like, oh, we're going to keep like silver or gold or something, we could keep going back there if I've got the grav anchor. It's got stuff I don't need. It's or I don't have. It's plasteel. It's the really good components, the advanced components. So that's not going to happen anytime soon. But the idea is strong. I like the idea of it. This is done. Let's make more spaceship. This is fun. Build out like... That's a lot. We've got the steel. That's actually only 60 of the Whoozy McWhatsits there. The grav-like panels. Build that out. And then also here and here. And then give me the diagonal, because those are fun. Oh, hi, Noble Apparel's done. Okay, I'm like kind of in the middle of a thing. So, like, if you could not, that'd be great. So, do that. And then that, just for funsies. Just for having fun with it. And then fill in like that. That, and that. I don't know. It's a spaceship-y looking thing. It looks like a spaceship. Can't deny that. Identical blueprint. That's fine. More research. We've done the harp thing. I could research fishing. I'm just not sure why I want to. Maybe go to... Emil has already got a good long blade. Not really worried about that. Solar panels, maybe? Or maybe we just kind of push towards microelectronics. We've already learned a lot of it passively through that book. Maybe we just kind of push into that. Give me... Okay, another quickie is prosthetics. Research that in case... I might have somebody who needs a limb. I usually do. If somebody's lost something at some point, that just goes without saying. And... Any sign of some chem fuel? Yes, chem fuel is in fact happening. Great. Trees are coming down. We could take some more down. That'd be okay if we took some more of those. I'm going to need a lot of chem fuel. So, I don't know, take all of those down when you get a chance. Honestly, waiting for bugs, I think is what we're doing here. Never made that pump shotgun, did we? Okay, we're fighting off bugs with a bow and arrow, are we? Well, that sounds super. Lisa, why were you momentarily sad? We love you, Lisa. We love you. Yeah, we butcher people. We do that. That's like totally a thing we do. Oh, compacted machinery. Oh, it's something I already designated. Yeah, good job, kid. Actually, take a break from that. Could you just get these inside? You can come back to the mining later. Wait, was that fish? Did I just see fish in here? There's fish over here. There's fish there. There's a fish. So we can go fishing over here. It's like 1,000,000 miles from our house. But we could theoretically do some fishing over there. Something to think about. What have I got for stone blocks? Can somebody just put a marble block here? Because that really irritates me. Do a block right there. It's going to make me nuts. You know it's going to make me nuts. And we could keep working on the bedroom here. How about we did maybe fine slate blocks for Mila's eventual bedroom. So fine slate could go like that and like that. And I want to just dump down the nice bed. I could. Royal bed. Well, actually, how about not out of slate? How about out of wood? And, yeah, you think I don't have 100 wood. I totally do, game. I assure you I do. Put her bed over there. That's going to take forever. It's going to take them so long to build. How's the SS Blood Cult? Coming along. Coming along nicely, actually. I don't really need this hull anymore. Maybe we'll deconstruct that. I think I could just do regular walls inside. I don't need the specific hull walls. Could make it look at all quirky inside. It doesn't have to have this steel metal, hull floor. I can put flooring over that, right? I could theoretically have a nice hardwood floor in a spaceship. You're saying I don't have enough stored, but you're not saying I can't do it. I'll have to think about that. Might pretty the place up around here. Oh, so many things. I would love to get this to a point where I could actually just take it for a test drive. I don't know if I'll be able to do that today. It's taken a while to put this together. But I would not mind taking this thing for a test drive. What I could do, Lisa tried to convert Mila. Oh, that's not going to go well. Now Mila's gone nuts. Mila's out. Mila, okay, hang on. Somebody will get you shortly. You're going swimming, right? Because that's a thing now. Oh, wait. If you're going swimming, might there be fish down there? First things first. Rescue our vampire leader. Okay, Lena's on it. Okay, and I want to get your sword, so you can just move, Mila. I want to allow your sword there. Thank you. So McDowell, if you're going fishing near the swan that we're trying to tame, or excuse me, going swimming, does that mean there's fish there? There's fish down there. Totally just saw one. Okay, great. We'll research fishing then. And we can do, some fishing. That would be an idea. Oh, Mila and Lisa, did you beat each other up? That's not very nice. Mila is our beloved vampire leader. She will eat you. Like, seriously, she'll drink your blood and then eat your flesh. It's kind of a thing that she's into. I mean, she's neutral on the flesh thing, but she's okay with it. She's like, yeah, I could eat some human flesh. I could also not eat some human flesh. That's fine, too. I'm liking the SS Blood Cult. So far, so good. I'm pleased with what I've done so far. I know it's a really traditional, spaceship kind of design here, but I don't actually have a lot of room to build out. And it's only going to get, there's only so big it's going to be anyway. It's certainly a lot bigger than the small shuttle they give you at the start of the Odyssey scenario that we've been playing on the live stream. Shameless self-promotion there. Go check it out. It's been a lot of fun so far. But it's bigger than what I've dealt with so far. More chem fuel? Yes, more chem fuel is indeed being made. Do I have to tell these things to be stocked? All right, so there's no chem fuel in it now. Could somebody do that? Well, you guys are building. I'm going to let you kind of keep doing your thing. Reed, could you theoretically... Yeah, you could refuel the chem tank. We don't really need to do it now. We're not going anywhere. Also some kind of door would probably be a good idea, right? Like a way to get in and out of the ship. How about there's a steel door there? All right, and then let's kind of keep going on the hull thing here. So hull, and then down to there. All right, I know you're saying we don't have enough steel. I absolutely assure you that we do. There's plenty of it around somewhere, and we'll figure it out as we go along. And then that one will be done, and then that one, and then I can put the hull in there. Oh, this is coming along great. I'm very happy with the SS Blood Cult. Scathe, when you're done with that, we're going to flip over to fishing, because apparently there's fish wherever it is we were going swimming there. Down in the Swan Pond. Yeah, we can go fishing in the Swan Pond. They're right in here. They're right in there. I just saw one surface. There's probably some more down here, too, if I keep my eyes on them. Yeah, right there. Right there. Okay. So we got a couple of good fishing spots there. Waiting for the bug attack. Gonna get killed at any moment. That could be the end of the run. We're really not equipped for bugs. What is this bow, by the way? That is a recurve bow. That might be better for McDowell. He's pretty good at the old shooting things. That might work out well for him. Hey, McDowell, how are you feeling after joining us here? You're wet, you slept in the cold. Really? How cold is it in there? It's 55. I mean, it's chilly. Oh, you're wielding a short bow and you don't want to. You want noble. A noble weapon. Well, that's too bad, kid. This is what we got for you right now. We are saving you from a bunch of bugs. You're the one who came in here stinking of bug pheromones. All right? That wasn't us. 8 without a table's on you. Yes, I know there's a mod for that. There's a perfectly good table right here. Also, probably don't need the pen marker anymore. I'm not keeping any animals in the kitchen currently. Not saying that might not happen in the future. We might have to put that back. But right now, there we go. Not so much with the animals. So let's get... I know this is probably a horribly inefficient way of doing this. I'm taking up floor space that I don't need to be taking up. But here we go. I'm building my ship. And that's all there is to it. Also, what do I need for the pilot console? Just more steel and more components. We'll put the pilot console right up front, like that. Oh, this is starting to look good. Now, I could think about divvying out some bedrooms. But right now, I think this is just like one open floor plan here. I don't think this is going to be... We're not traveling a long period of time. We're not living in this ship. This is just going to be somewhere where we kind of hang out. And on that, by the way, why don't we put together some shelves for a start? So some wooden shelves could go, say, here and here. And we can put food and stuff like that on them. And actually another one could maybe live over here. Yeah, I'll think about that one. I'm thinking like you get 3 beds in there very easily. Am I only going to take 3 people? Probably not. I could deconstruct these hull pieces, although I really just like the way it looks. So I'm not sure that I will. I'm going to let him put it together, and then we'll kind of think about that. And then I'm probably going to put wood flooring down, because it'll just amuse me to do so. I'm going to be like really enchanted by that. I'm like, oh, we've got wood flooring. That's wicked cool. A war merchant. Well, that is perfect. That's exactly who I need right now. That's exactly who I need. I need better weapons, and I've got a little bit of money to spend on them. Oh yeah, come on by, guys. Anytime you look, you just come on by. We're building a spaceship. It's really, again, it's just sort of a glorified airplane right now. Let's, for right now, just clear everything. I'm not really sure what I want to put on that yet. So just take everything off of there. Remind me, who's good at talking to people? Definitely not Whitehead. Lisa is in the hospital. Scathe, there you go. Scathe, can you go have a chat with them people? Go trade with Troncho, the war merchant. Hopefully they're not going to be as good as the combat supplier, but they will have some things that I want. Okay, got any good books? First of all, nope, not at all. Let's sell off our garbage weapons. Not Mila's really good thing. We can get rid of that short bow. That's not very good. Ooh, yeah, you guys suck. You have no components. No, none of this is really coming together here, is it? You can have that sash. You want a sash? Have a sash. Actually, I could make a good bit of money off of them just selling off some of our clothing. Yeah, look at this human leather parka. They'll buy that right now for $268. And you could have... Do I need a kid park anymore? You can have a human leather kid shirt. The kid probably doesn't want it. Yeah, you guys have terrible weapons. Combat supplier would have been better. I could get some cobras. Not nearly as cool as you think it is. No, seriously, you're like, oh my god, buy cobras. No, not. I could have a cobra farm. A male and a female cobra. I could have a cobra farm. I probably won't bother. I got plenty of herbal medicine. I don't really need any of that. No, I'd love it if maybe they had some components or something, but no. I'm probably just going to take a little money off you and call it a day. You can have this romper and this shirt, and we're just going to say we're done. Thank you. If you wanted to... Hang on. What quest did I complete? Complex theft? Oh, while talking. Scathe learned of an ancient complex. Huh. Interesting. Where is that? Pretty close by. Pretty close by. Actually, check that. Nowhere near us. But we'll have an airplane soon. I'm kind of just building it to check out some of these landmarks for right now. So, like, what is that landmark again? An abandoned colony. There might be something cool in there. Interesting. So we just got a bit of gossip out of that guy. Hey, if you guys want to stick around and do the whole helping us with the bug things. Speaking of which, Mila, what permissions do you have? Trooper squad. Perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what I need, is a trooper squad. So when the bugs pop up, I could have a bunch of disposable heroes that I can summon and get killed for no reputation loss. Right, where are they coming from? They're going to be in the church. That's not bad. I can cope with this. Hey, everybody up, first of all. Where did we put Mila's sword? Is it still outside? Yeah. Mila, can you go get that? And everyone else is going to kind of need to chip in with this. We got a lot of bugs coming. Lisa, I know you're not in the best of health right now. Yeah, wow. Mila really kicked your butt. But could you come over here and Scathe with the heavy SMG? Come over here. I'm largely hoping that the Royals are going to deal with this. And Kaylina, you've got a club. That's not as handy. You've got a knife. And McDowell, you've got the bow. McDowell, you got to go up with the shooty team. Alright, so bring you down here. Okay. So yeah, they're going to be in there. Good thing I didn't really put a lot of effort into that church. Everyone come on down. And then, Mila, did you get your sword? You're equipping it. And where are you? No, don't build a shelf. That's a terrible idea. Why don't you come over here instead? Alright, come over here. Yep, bugs. Lots of them. Smaller bugs, to be sure. But bugs nonetheless. Everybody, and by everybody, I mean Mila. Because I'm going to have the disposable heroes deal with this for us. Okay, there you go. So, what I want to do is... I want to... Okay. Summon the disposable heroes. Trooper squad. Right? Oh, I can't do that inside. That's got to be outside, doesn't it? Because they come in a shuttle. How can I make them bump into the bugs? Is what I'm asking here. How much do I need to deal with the bugs? Is what I'm also asking here. Just leave them in there. There's nothing in there. They're not going to damage anything. I actually have to have a little think about this. How are we going to make this all come together here? Also, why is that a hospital bed? Don't be a hospital bed. That's very silly. If I open the door, tons of bugs, and we might die. If I don't open the door, then that problem is gonna kind of not be my problem until I can figure out a way to get the royals in there. And I'm actually thinking about tunneling in there. I could just pop that open and then pop this open. I'm probably grossly overthinking this. I should probably just open the door and fight the bugs. However, if we open the door and fight the bugs, there's a really good chance some of us are going to die. Mila, one more time. You cannot... Mila, could you come down here? Could you come outside for a sec? I need to... Do I have any doors down here? I have no doors down here. Mila, could you come outside for a sec? I need to verify my own thing here. Actually, just come here. That's fine. So you could... Actually, you can just be right here. You could do it from here, right? Yeah, that you can do. But you can't summon them inside. That's fair. They do come in a drop pod. I understand why we couldn't necessarily summon them inside. It's just that I'd really like to summon them inside. I'm just saying that. That'd be really nice. I'm trying to think if there's a way I can pop open the Ancient Evil and have A fight B. I wonder. No, there's no way I could do that. That couldn't possibly happen. It's not like I've got stealth or anything. I really want the royals to deal with this. How about... Okay, here's a plan. Everybody go off duty. We're not dealing with this right now. We will deal with this when I put a plan together. So somebody come and punch through here. This is grossly overthinking what I need to do. But somebody go do that. McDowell, could you specifically focus on this, please? All right, and Reed. Yeah, if you could... Oh, Reed's going to bed. Thanks, kid. They're out. Never mind. They're out. Everybody go back to being on draft. Yep, they figured out how to get out of here. Okay, everybody come up here. Like, super quick. Oh, it's because the bot did something. Well, that's going to be one dead bot is what that's going to be. Everybody come over here. Yeah, I should have put the bots on draft. And just have them stay put. No, Whitehead, I want you... Alright, fine, be there. Mila, where are you? Alright, come on down here. If they come out one at a time, that'd be okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, except they're not coming out one at a time, are they? Should have laid traps in here. People will die here. I want this to be clear. People are going to die here. Whitehead, could you please come, like, here? No, don't... Just go here. You're not really helping here. Let's try and focus as best we can. So this one's already injured. Okay. There's going to be some deaths here. Actually, I need everyone in here. Like, the whole team needs to come in for this one. Even the stabby people. Yeah, we've got locusts. You are slowed by damage. That's cool. Let's maybe focus on that one. Okay. Mila, you gonna get in here, kid? Okay, good. You are here. Do your long jump. Here? Here? Is that what I want? Here. Do your long jump here. Just get here, please. Okay. Oh, wow. Everything went explodey. Melee attack the locust. Don't let it get away. Yeah, melee attack. This is the one I need to deal with. Right here. So, melee attack that one. Okay, I think something died. Melee attack the Spellipede. Kalina, come in and attack the Mega Spider. Same with you, Volstron. And McDowell, it's a bow and arrow, but just shoot at the Mega Spider. This is, if we get through this without any deaths, I will be shocked. I will be absolutely, as the kids say, gobsmacked. Keep hitting this Spellipede. Those guys aren't nothing. Reed's taking a pounding from the Mega Spider there. Can you guys even get in there? Yeah, you can get in there. You can do some work. And Mila, I don't even know where you are in this mess, but can you attack that thing, please? All right, we're shooting. Are we done? Are we done? Everybody come in here. I need to clear everyone out. There's one that's still injured. I don't care. Just shoot the hives. I know some of you don't have guns. Just observe the shooting of the hives. Okay, it's a good time. There we go. One's dead, and one's dead. Huh. Well, alrighty then. Also, wow. You know what? Everyone, Kalina, could you go repair your thing there? I did not see us getting out of that with 0 injuries. That is very, very... Oh, wait. The locusts are still here. Everybody, the locust. We lost a locust up here somewhere. Yeah, go shoot that thing. Jeez. Okay. All right. And hey, Volstron, while you're here, what is it you have? A knife. Could you just finish this one off, please? No, don't clean it. Just go down. Just, Volstron, you're being difficult. Could you please go melee attack this thing? Just to put the last one down. I forgot about that last locust. All right, and just stab it with a knife, kid. Just stab it with a knife. Stab it with a knife. Like, more. Okay, any time you're ready, Volstron. Any, thank you. Off you go. Off you go. All right, Kalina's repaired much of the cleaning bot. Voltron's doing stuff. Hopefully you're also going to heal people, too. Could you maybe work on tending to Lisa? Let me just run the numbers here. How'd people do? No immediate danger. No immediate danger. You've already been dealt with. Somebody's already dealt with your nonsense. So, cool. Mila, how did you look at... Mila's fine. Mila's 100% fine. And Volstron, yourself, how did you do? Your nose has been shattered. I'll do what I can, kid. I can't pull noses out of thin air, man. That's just not going to happen. You actually didn't do badly out of all of that. All right. Well, there's a lot of cleanup to be done. But we actually got through that fairly okay. Kalina, can you please get it to a charger, all right? We got a lot of blood and goo to clean up, so, you know, probably go ahead and get on that if you could, kid. Okay. We've put material... I'm shocked we got through that without a death. We've got many of the materials in here for the royal bed. Cool. I'm more interested in the SS blood cult. Yeah, no surprise. We haven't made a lot of progress on that since, you know, the bug attack. Now, is that it? Because that was 2 hives in that room. So they said 2 hives. I'm expecting that's all that we're going to get, right? That's all we're going to get. It better be it. I don't want to see any more of that. Okay. Demon, do not bust out right now. We are not ready for you. I want to be very clear about that. Please stay there until such time as we are ready to come and get you and shoot you in the face again. Are we making any progress on that, by the way? 3 out of 10 on entity containment. When can you be studied again? You can be studied in 2 days. Okay. Every 2 days we can study you. All right, and we are allegedly studying you. Somebody's on. That'll be Scathe. Scathe's on everything. So yes, actually, yeah, Scathe number 2 on Dark Study. Just put them both at number 1, because the Dark Study is a quick thing. You study them, and then you can't do anything with them for days after that. Who's starving? Reed. Okay, well, Reed will get a bite to eat. No problem. We've got food. Food's Food exists. What I really actually need is blood. I need a prisoner. I can just hemofarm all day, just suck the blood out of them. Otherwise, Mila's going to have to start biting people. I wonder if the people who believe in the vampire cult would like that. Be like, yay, please bite me, my vampire overlord. Might have Mila bite Whitehead and just kind of see what happens there. Now, I just kind of need to rest and recuperate. Voltron's back up on board. Good deal. The trade people are leaving. That's fine. I mean, I guess because we dealt with that without the royals, I do still have that permission handy, so at some point we might be able to use that. That was a lot. Okay. They'll move on this when they move on this, but I'm liking the shape of the SS Blood Cult so far. What else could I be doing? Probably keep food coming in. Still trying to tame that swan, huh? It's just not really working. I've got a couple of bluebirds down here. We got a lot of... thought I saw a lot of veggies coming in. No, I was completely mistaken about that. And I did say I wanted to shrink this. Because I've got plenty of the heal root there. So I don't really need this to be that big. How about we just took it down to maybe that's a little bit more manageable there. A little bit more manageable. I assume I put these in the right place. Thrusters have got to be outside, right? That's just sensible. That's where you're going to want those things. Have we got materials in here? Do I have any components? I have 8 components left. Good, so I can put the piloting thing up. It might be kind of a bare-bones ship when we initially pull out of here. Except for the wood flooring. I'm totally doing wood flooring in here. In fact, I'm going to start that now. That's how committed I am to making this place look very, very nice. Just because we're a spaceship doesn't mean it can't look nice around here. All right, put some wood flooring in there. It'll look delightful. And then, where is the ideology? The dark figure. Yeah, we're going to want to work on that. All right, what have I got? I've got marble. So let's get a marble wall in there. In fact, maybe we just take this down. I can just do marble walls here. If I take that down, is that likely to collapse? You know what? I need more columns in here anyway, because they're going to want columns for the ideogram thing. So put one there, and one there, and one there. Deconstruct that one, because I'd actually like to make that out of wood so they all match, you see. It's important that they all match. We got some royal jelly. Somebody will buy that. People love that sort of thing. Okay. Any moves on my pump shotgun? Because I feel we should be better armed. Because that didn't go that well. I mean, that actually went really well. But it could have gone better if we'd been better armed. This has been... Are we done over here with this? 2 more to that. You know what? That's fine for right now. Just suspend that. Focus on the weapons. Let's really, really focus on those weapons. Maybe get the locust out of here. I don't know. Just having a locust on the floor. Nobody likes that sort of thing. Okay. Wood flooring going in. You're all going to agree this is going to look way better with some nice wood flooring in here. You know darn well it's going to. The piloting thing is up. So we've got no chem fuel in here now. 218 out of 500. So I could basically almost double this in size. I could get this twice as big as it is now, or at least twice as big as it is now, really. I don't really need to do that right now. I just kind of want to take it for a test drive. Again, I'm not really sure that we'll get that done today, because I'm certainly not going anywhere without nice wood floors. Obviously. Get out of all of that. So keep up with the wood floor idea. Yeah, no, we're doing wood floor in my spaceship. Okay. We're doing wood floor in my spaceship. Just let's all learn to cope with this. Could do down to there, and then all of that. Yep. You're going to thank me when this is done. You're looking at this now going, oh my god, why is he wasting his time doing wood flooring in a spaceship? You will thank me when this is done and everything looks very, very nice. Oh, the other thing that I was dealing with in the Odyssey run is there's no actual power here. Like, this powers the ship, but it doesn't actually provide any electricity. So if we want any lights on around here, I'm going to need to build some kind of generator. The most obvious idea would be chem fuel generator, because I already have chem fuel in the ship. So build a chem fuel generator here, and I would assume that I can run power lines through the wall. Yes? Yes, no, yeah, I totally can. So run that down there. Can I run them? I can run them diagonally. That's so much fun. Put that there. I want to run this diagonally. Well, I have to run this diagonally. Put that like this. I'm not really sure how this works. I don't know. Put it in there just for safety, and then that, and bring it along to here, and then down here, and then over here. That'll cover large chunks of the ship. I'm not really sure that I've done this correctly. We'll find out. I mean, it all seems to be connecting. Okay, put all that together. That'll cover a lot of areas there. You know, Lisa, I know I said suspend this. Don't. Not only don't suspend it, can you add a few there? Because now I got a generator. No, actually, that's too much. Now I've not got a generator. I'm going to have to keep going. What? Scathes on a shoot frenzy. Undignified throne room. Yeah, a couple of the braziers are out. We'll cope. We'll cope. Well, there was wood, but you spent it all on a wood flooring for your spaceship, didn't you, Dave? Yeah, you had wood. And then you said, we want the spaceship to look pretty. So, wow, that's probably too much wood. But there we go. We'll have plenty of wood. You said the spaceship has to look pretty, didn't you? So you needed to put all this together. Hang on. Gill rot. Oh, amongst the local fish. Oh, good. I thought I had a fish person. Okay, so the fish population will decline for some time, fishing less productive. Well, all right, we're not researching fishing right now, then, are we? I guess we're not fishing anytime soon because everybody's got gill rot. I thought I'd weirdly had a fish man in here somewhere that was making me understandably nervous, frankly. I mean, I think anyone would be nervous if like a fish man lives in your colony. You're like, well, that doesn't sound very good. Mila, wicked sorry, kid. I know you hate to be out in the burning sun. It's just you're really good at this. You're super good at that. Like, you are pretty much the best at that. You'll go inside at some point. It's all for the wood flooring, Mila. The SS Blood Cult is going to look super pretty in there. I'm going ultra decorative on this. Could we maybe get a nice plant in here? So show me things that I like to look at. How about we got a... that actually does not need to be made out of wood. How about a nice marble plant pot? Oh, this place is going to look great. Right by the piloting thing. And you know what? How about a nice piloting chair? How much human leather do I have? I have 141. Pretty sure that buys me an armchair. Yep. How about a human leather armchair to pilot from? It's going to sit right there. And that's like Sulu's place. And like he's the pilot. So this is everything I'm doing is wonderful. Everything I'm doing is just fantastic. This is geniusosity right here. Hashtag geniusosity. Generator's up. And the wood flooring is almost done. Could somebody... Actually, I don't really need them to power it up right now, but I am going to put a couple of lights up in here. So let's do furniture and a lamp there and, say, one there. Okay. This looks delightful, and you darn well know it does. It looks fantastic. It's very cozy and homey in here. Did we not do a wood floor on there? That can't fly. Put wood flooring in there. Thank you. Half measures avail us not, I assure you. Right. SS Blood Cult. Apart from the fact we haven't stocked it with chem fuel, and Lisa's working on more right now. Apart from the fact we haven't stocked it with chem fuel, we've done prosthetics. Apart from the fact that we haven't stocked it with chem fuel, is basically ready to go. What did I say? Oh, I said we were going to do fishing, but now we're not going to do fishing because the fish are all dead. No real reason to get into the fishing game. Could just slam out carpet making. I don't need it right now. Let's bite the bullet and start to get into tube television, obviously. Yep. You thought I was going to say microelectronics. I thought I was going to say microelectronics. It was much a surprise to me that I went and said tube television. And then I realized, you know what the SS Blood Cult needs? A tube television. We're going to be flying. We want to watch some TV. You know, you do that on a flight. You just, like, chill out and watch a movie. It's usually a terrible movie. The last time Mrs. Dave and I flew, I think it was, what was that terrible thing about, like, the Great Wall of China, but it was also, like, supernatural, and then people were jumping everywhere. I actually fell asleep during the middle of that movie, and I woke up, and I looked at the movie, and I realized I'd missed nothing. Like there was no plot that made any difference to me. The entity's about to break out. So that's a good thing to kind of wrap up on there. Why don't we have the team come together here and kind of slide to the right like this, and then we'll get this door to stay open. Now, we tried last time to get the thing to go through an open door and just refused to do it. It was very fussy about that. He's like, I see the open door. I am not going to go through it. I refuse. So we're not going to bother. We're just going to wait for it to bust through the existing door, and then it'll figure its own nonsense out. Mila, come over. Actually, Mila, come over here. And Lisa, why don't you come up here? You got that pump shotgun. That's very, very effective. McDowell, you can kind of hang at the back here because you're not very good at things yet. You do your jam kit. I'm just going to go look at the SS Blood Cult. Yeah, I know, there's no fuel in that. But apart from that, we're really, really good on that. Kaylina's stitching together human skin. There's a bluebird flapping around down here. It's all very poetic these days. It's all very poetic around the Blood Cult. Are you going to be taking this down soon, kid? Okay, I got to tell you, you're really sucking up my time here. I'm kind of thinking about executing. I'm going to see if you'll go through the open door. You will not. Nope, you just refuse to do that. You really, really want to break it. It's a little fussy because I keep having to put it back. That's why I put the 2 doors down, because if I'm not paying attention, it'll slow you down. There we go. Okay, pop out, and we're going to shoot you in the face a bunch of times, and you're down again. Cool. This is, Gorehulk, think about pattern recognition. Okay, just think about pattern recognition. It's just that we do this all the time. And this is invariably the result. And you keep breaking out all the time. You know, that thing about doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result, there has been no different result, Gorehulk. It is the same result. Guys, that is probably an excellent place to call it on RimWorld for today. The SS Blood Cult almost ready to fly. Almost ready to fly. I think next time we look at Mila and the gang here, we're going for a little flight, at least a test drive, at least a test flight to see, you know, what we do and where we go. But we're looking pretty good here, guys. Do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Citizens Dropco, everything is under control. This is not a fire. This is not a fire. This is an aggressive urban redevelopment program. Increase the boa constrictor education rating. Big snake, keep away. Are you all smarter now? Oh, you have a migraine or a rattlesnake bite. Well, this is wicked simple, Linda. Have you been bitten by a snake? If the answer is no, then it's a migraine. No, I'm waving, though.
Oh,
I'm waving.
Now. That's exciting.
I'm waving very frantically.
How are you doing that?
Now,
How are you doing that?
I can't with this.
Oh.
I can't.
This is it. Right. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in.